Good morning, people. Well, it's good morning for me. It is the day before our show, our NPC Men's Physique show at the Tangi Johnson Classic. I'm super excited. I got my coffee right here. I already had my first meal of the day, which was a whole lot of eggs and some sweet potato. My carbs have dropped significantly today because we are tapering off the carbs to tighten up our midsection in order to present a very tight and lean physique, yet full, right? Tight yet full physique at this next show. We've already carved up the past 2 days, and it's time to taper off and see how we come in at the show. So I'm super excited. Morning weight this morning was 179.8 pounds, so just under 180, which is I think perfect, which is right around the weight that I wanted to step on stage for Men's Physique. I think 175, 176 would have been way too low, way too shredded. 175, 176 was perfect for Men's Bodybuilding last week. We wanted to be as shredded as possible. We were easily one of the leanest, if not the most lean individual on that stage last week. But this week, we want to bring a fuller look. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling full, feeling shredded still. And we're just going to start draining out a lot more out of that midsection, get it a little bit tighter. That way tomorrow we can wake up nice and tight with some nice shredded abs, but still be full where we need to be. So I'm excited to see what we can bring onto that stage. I'm excited to kill it. I'm excited to bring it. I'm just excited for Men's Physique. Now, if you remember at the beginning of this prep series, my first initial show was going to be a Men's Physique show. Like that is my number one interest when it comes to bodybuilding. My most interested division is Men's Physique. I love the way that the poses are hit, the fluidity in switching poses. It's just, I don't know, I'm just really interested in Men's Physique. So I'm like, so when I first started this prep, I told myself I want to do Men's Physique, and that's exactly what I'm sticking to. Although I did do bodybuilding last weekend, that was fun, that was huge. I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm doing my first ever Men's Physique this weekend. So I want to see how I do in that division and see if it's something I can stick to for long term. It would be really awesome to see which one I end up liking more between bodybuilding and Men's Physique at the end of this show. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. I gotta hit the road here soon. It's gonna be a rough day. The day before the show, it's going to be 275 carb, which usually I'm used to more carbs the day before the show. At least last week I got more carbs the day before the show, but we'll see what it's like. And yeah, so sit back, relax, enjoy this video. This is show number 2, Men's Physique, and I will see you all at the hotel. Alright, so welcome to the hotel, y'all. So my lenses are a little dirty. Holy crap, hold on, let me fix this. We finally made it to the hotel. The GPS completely like screwed me over. I made this whole trip in about an hour longer, which is freaking ridiculous. Anyways, it is about it's about to be 5 o'clock right now, and I'm barely having my first meal, which by the way, there's no microwave in here. So I am enjoying a very cold chicken rice and some guac here. The view isn't too bad out here. It's actually pretty nice. So there's the view, but you know, I'm not a huge fan of these kind of stays. But you know, I just checked in with Cliff about 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to eat this meal because I've only had one meal so far today, which is a meal that I had prior to leaving my place. So yeah, I got the whole setup once again right here. But gonna have this meal. He said I have 700 milligrams of salt with it, or sodium with it. So that's exactly what I'm having now. And send photos again in 1.5 hours. So that's what I will be doing. Gonna finish this meal. Gonna try to relax a little bit because I've just been on the road, and ever since I got here, even then, I'm just going back and forth, bringing in all my stuff and making these meals, and yeah, it's a lot right now. So anyways, I will catch up with you in the next one. Okay, let's get these check-in photos in. Gotta make sure that this is all good.
Bittersweet and I'm walking slow. Sensitive, feel the afterglow. Looking for things that I can't control. Fear from my past, cause it always shows. Do I wanna try? Can I let it go? Running from the past, wanting to be sure. Chaos in my mind.
Alrighty, so we got my mom coming here in a bit. I got my mom and my sisters coming through in a bit. Also my niece, my brother-in-law, and my older sister. Well, not older than me, but my second to youngest. Listen, my mom and my sisters are about to roll through here in about 1 to 2 hours now. I just checked in for the show, so I did all the check-ins. I sent the final pictures to Cliff here around 6:30 p.m. It is now going to be 7 o'clock. Basically, we just bumped up sodium just a little bit, keeping carbs the same. So carbs are at 230 for the day. We're looking sharp, we're looking good, we're looking full. I just pumped up before sending those pictures, and the pump just came in real easy. It came in nice. I felt full, I feel vascular, I feel good, I feel really great. Honestly, I don't feel that bad, only being off of what? I think I'm currently off of 144 carbs right now. I have about 86 carbs left for the day, which isn't a whole lot, but I don't feel that bad. Yeah, I don't feel all that bad. I thought I'd be feeling a lot worse, but then again, I haven't worked out today, and I'm not going to work out today. I'm just gonna save the energy for that. I worked out all week, and we're all good. Yesterday I had an amazing pump. I did chest, I did biceps, I did triceps, I did shoulders, and I just had an amazing pump. I did a couple push-ups here. Pump came in great, so that was all I was worried about. Now the only thing that we are worried about, which I don't have a whole lot of concern for, is that tomorrow we come in flat, but I don't think we will come in flat tomorrow. I think we're gonna be all right. Everything's looking good. I'm going to be number 92. Yeah, number 92. Got a little t-shirt right here. It's got the Tanji Johnson Classic, and then I also got a little goodie bag. Came with a little shaker cup, which I already used it because I needed some protein, so mixing some protein with that. But a couple books and stuff. But yeah, I am pretty excited about this. I'm excited to debut my Men's Physique show, and yeah, it's all come down to this. After this show, I'm pretty much done with prep this year. I got nothing to prove this year. I got nothing to prove other than make my mark, make my stamp in both divisions, both bodybuilding and men's physique, and see which one I like more. That way I know exactly which one to pursue in the future. And that was my biggest goal with all this. My biggest goal, first of all, was just giving it my all, right? I said I was going to compete this year, and I'm doing it. I did it. I did the damn thing. It's all led up to this. Second was giving my all, and that's exactly what I've done this entire prep. I've given it my all. I've never gave up on myself. All the macros that my coach has always given me, I've always hit them. Like, now of course here and there I had my days where I just ate a little bit more because of my hunger, but for the most part, I mean, to get to this physical condition that we're in, obviously I was able to stick to everything that was a part of the plan. And so I gave it my all. I've left no stone unturned. I even added in men's bodybuilding into this whole thing. Remember, when I first started, it was just gonna be men's physique, and I even threw in men's bodybuilding, and I absolutely loved it, had a blast. I learned all the poses as best as I could. I mean, there's a lot more to tweak, a lot more to learn when it comes to those poses. Trust me, it's not that easy. If it was that easy, everybody would do it, but I'm getting a freaking pump just holding this freaking camera. But let me put this down. By the way, I have my shorts on already, so this is gonna be my competition shorts right here. Pretty cool. Got some Alpha Lee shorts on, but I was getting sore holding the freaking camera, but anyways, I'm just gonna go back to holding the camera because I lost my train of thought as I sat down and I couldn't get a good angle. But anyways, yeah, those are the two things, is do it and give it my all. And that's it. I got nothing else left to prove other than I did it, I gave it my all, and now I make my benchmark. I create my benchmark to look back on and to improve upon, because at the end of the day, it's always gonna be me versus me. That's the only individual I wanna be every single time I do this. That's the only individual I wanna be better than. I always wanna be better than myself. And at the end of the day, I am my own competition. I'm the only person I'm afraid of, and everybody else that I could be is just cherry on top. That's awesome. Competition is always fun, of course, but we're gonna give it our all at this show. What we place is what we place. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna enjoy the ride, and I'm gonna tan in a little bit. So here we go again. All right, there we go. And don't mind my face. It's like my weird skin that makes it look all like it's like not done right, but it's as much as I can do. It just looks dumb, but we have the tan on. This is the first coat, so this is the night before the show still. My mom is asleep, my sisters are here, so I'm super excited to have them over. I'm super excited to have them watch me tomorrow. I just can't help but like continue to look at my face, and it's like, I don't know, I just can't help it at this point. It's whatever, but I hope this doesn't affect the judges and they're gonna be like, damn, this guy doesn't know how to apply tan. But I gotta get some shut-eye because I actually have like one more meal, and then I'm gonna get some sleep because I have to get up at 6 in the morning to apply the second coat of tan and then go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rest and I will see you all in the morning. All right, y'all, it is show day. I am super excited. I just got the second tan of coat on, looking extra dicey, extra lean. Thanks to help from my mom, my little sister, my other sister right there getting ready. We about to head out here in about 2-3 hours or so. So I'm super excited. Cliff said we're looking good, we're looking nice and tight. We added a little bit more carbs into the diet just to get a little bit more fuller in the chest and all that stuff. So I'm excited, and we're gonna go put forth our best effort, give it our best shot, and see what happens. So hopefully the next clip is me on stage. See you then.
Competitor number 92, Daniel Lara. Daniel is 26 years old, permit officer in healthcare, 1 interest include outdoors hiking, watching anime, karaoke, and creating content. Training out at Anytime Fitness in Yakima, representing Team Wilson Bodybuilding. Daniel?
All right, so so we just finished up the show. My class was stacked, 11 heads in my class. Super stacked, man, but we got top 5 out of 11 people. We got 4th place, so we're bringing home some hardware at my first ever NPC Men's Physique show, so I'm super happy with the placing that I got, man. I was hoping for top 3, but nonetheless, top 5 out of 11 people out of a stacked class is just, yeah, this is awesome, man. The benchmark has now been set for the future, so we're only gonna come back bigger, better, and eventually we will be recognized. So we just finished up our first show, and here's the funny thing. Before I go eat, I'm gonna go have some bomb-ass Brooklyn-style pizza. I've been planning for this for like the longest time, and yeah. Anyways, what's funny is I came to the nearest gym that I'm allowed in, and I'm gonna use their shower because I'm done. I don't have another hotel stay here for the weekend, so I need a shower. I feel really grimy with this, tan on. So I'm going to shower here and then go out, meet with my family, and go enjoy some pizza. So looking forward to that. I'm super happy with the placing we got. That was a stacked class of 11 men, and the guy that won my class won the overall. So that goes to show how good these guys were. Absolutely loved it, 100%. Very happy with this season. But gonna shower, gonna enjoy some pizza. We out here, downtown Seattle. Still with the family, kicking it. Just kind of having a good time. Probably gonna go to the crab pot and grab something to eat, but there is the famous public market center sign right there from Pike's Place Market. And yeah, we're here at the farmers market in downtown Seattle, just having a good time with the family. So gonna see if I can find some good seafood, and then we'll go from there. So all right, so now we are way into the future. As you can tell, my face is a little bit more puffy. That's because of the water retention, and I just flew back in from Arizona today. Today is now Tuesday, July 6th, and I flew into Arizona around July 1st. Went on vacation, went to go visit one of my best friends out there, and I enjoyed a lot of good food. But I will say that before I flew out to Arizona, July 1st, about 2 weeks after prep, or after about 2 weeks after my last show, I weighed 186 pounds, which is only 6 pounds over stage weight, which is something I'm very proud of, only being 6 pounds over stage weight. I don't know what I weigh yet, because I'm going to weigh myself again tomorrow morning and see what I weigh at now. I'm going to assume that I'm going to weigh anywhere between 194, 195-ish, but that's okay because we're going to taper back off here in the next few days and kind of get back to around 190 pounds and continue to build muscle over time. That's what we're going to keep doing. But I just want to quickly go back on this last show where I placed 4th place out of 11 competitors. I just want to say I am super proud of myself and what we've been able to accomplish throughout this entire thing. This last show was one that I was kind of nervous about, not necessarily because I was nervous to step on stage. No, I was nervous about the competition and how much I thought that I'd get blown out of the water by some of these guys. I mean, for me, an NPC show was a little bit more intimidating than a natural show. But being that I got top 5 out of 11 competitors in my class, all my height, was very motivating, encouraging to me, and I absolutely loved it. It was an awesome show. It was a very fun show. Honestly, I wish I would have done more NPC shows because they are super fun, and I really enjoyed the crap out of it. Men's Physique, it's everything I thought that it would be. I looked great on stage. I just love the way the physique shined on stage, and I had a blast. Honestly, it was fun. The guy that placed 1st in my class ended up taking the overall Men's Physique, all right? This is out of 26 men here. The guy that took 2nd in my class ended up taking 1st in 3 other classes, I believe. So the competition was up there, and to be able to stack up against some of these guys is pretty freaking cool. I'm just really happy. I'm really proud of what we were able to accomplish. And I don't know if you can see that right there, but pretty much it says NPC Open Men's Physique 4th place. D, that's class D, that's the one that I competed in. But this is pretty freaking cool right here. I mean, I've never actually won one of these, so to win one, yeah, it's freaking awesome. I had a blast. I enjoyed it. And finally, to wrap up this entire series, I've said it all throughout these last couple of episodes. The last episode and this episode, what I've said is, at the end of the day, I'm a winner. I am a winner because I gave it my best effort. And that was the goal this whole time. This entire series was, the main goal was to give it my all, diet the hardest I could, train the hardest I could. Everything that I did during this prep, the goal was to give it my best effort. I brought the best possible physique that I can possibly bring at both of these shows, and the way I shined out there is just absolutely something to be very proud of, and I am very proud of that. I'm very happy with the results. It was an awesome season. I enjoyed both. I enjoyed the crap out of bodybuilding. I enjoyed the crap out of Men's Physique. Which one am I gonna focus on? If I'm being honest with you, I want to keep doing both. But I want to stay natural in bodybuilding, and I want to do Men's Physique in the NPC world. So that's probably what I'm gonna keep doing, and I'm gonna give myself about 2 to 3 years to naturally put on as much muscle as I can to bring an even better physique 3 years from now, 4 years from now when I do this again. I do plan on doing this again around 3 years from now, God willing, of course, so I can next time beat my individual personal best. I now have benchmarks in both bodybuilding and Men's Physique. Those benchmarks will be broken. My next goal is to completely smash those benchmarks, alright? This off season, right, this what we call this off season, these next 2-3 years, I'm going to take very serious in terms of putting on muscle and just putting on size, you know. And this run here was to create a benchmark, was for the experience, was to see how much I liked it, and I absolutely loved it. The experience has been gained. My main goal, beating the individual that stepped on stage at these last 2 shows, that person, me, I'm going to blow that physique out of the water in the next 2 to 3 years, trust me. God willing, of course. At the end of the day, the grind continues. So thank you all so much for making it this far at the series, man. Seriously, y'all. Some of you guys are some very loyal viewers, and I super appreciate y'all. Yo, from the bottom of my heart, honestly, I really do. I hope you all enjoy and learn out of the stuff that you watch in these videos, and honestly, just overall, just enjoy the series. Enjoy, you know, seeing these kind of things for me. Putting myself out there is kind of taking myself out of my comfort zone and putting myself in an uncomfortable zone where I'm able to grow, develop, and just provide a lot more content that people are able to take and apply to themselves for motivation, for learning purposes, all that stuff. So I just want to say thank you so much for making it this far, for enjoying this series, for watching this series, for keeping up with me. And my goal, aside from bodybuilding, is to also just develop an audience where I'm able to provide as much value as possible for. Like, that's what I want to do, is provide as much value as possible for an audience, an organic audience, a loyal organic audience that continues to grow over time. And so in order to do that, I gotta keep working. You know, I got my bodybuilding goals, of course, I got my personal goals, I got my professional goals with my job, I got my family that I'm always going to be looking after and looking over, and always going to be with. So I got a lot of things going on for myself, and I'm just really happy. I'm really blessed to be in the position that I'm in today. And just thank you all, seriously, thank you all for making it this far, for enjoying this series, for watching with me. Did I level up? Absolutely, I freaking did. I leveled up to the maximum compared to last year. Mentally, physically, everything you can think of, I leveled up during this prep. I loved it. The journey was amazing, the journey was awesome, but now we're back into maintenance calories, building muscle, developing muscle. Gonna dip into a surplus here in the fall and really start putting on some muscle, but not gaining too much adipose tissue, aka not gaining too much fat. But if you're still watching up to this point, I want you to please drop in the comments, the grind goes on. And if you'd like, drop in some of your goals. I love reading your goals, I love reading what you got going up next. I love reading how this drew motivation, inspiration to you. So drop your goals, the grind goes on. You can hashtag leveled up shredding, you can hashtag let's get active, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So thank you all so much for watching. I super appreciate you. Honestly, thank you. If you liked it, you learned something here today, make sure to drop a like. If you enjoyed the series, drop a like. You already know what it is. Thank you for watching. Let's get active.